out of nowhere, Frontier just dropped another update. The 1.13 update is coming to Planet Zoo the 4th of April, so just in about 2 weeks' time. And oh boy, is this thing exciting. Guys, this is so good that I'm recording this right now in the car for you guys because it's so mind-blowing. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna skip on that, but it's too good. I was worried a little bit about Planet Zoo's future and just in general. I was worried, I'm not gonna lie. But this update, oh boy, this is absolutely insane. I'm just gonna go through it real quick. You should definitely read it in detail because there's a lot in, and it's not even everything. There's even more to come. So let's begin with the first thing, and this is animal sociality, a wonderful word I cannot pronounce, but this is something people have been asking for since the very beginning of the game, and honestly, a lot of us have really questioned why there wasn't anything like that in, because, for example, Jurassic World Evolution had already stuff like that implemented. So it's all about different things, like animals will have groups within each other, they have herds, they will have solitary, they have matrilineal, they have, oh my god, I can't even here, look at these words over here, I can't even pronounce all of these, but this means there is a new dynamic. This will work on all habitats you already have, and they will automatically go and do like that. So you have new type of fights if they have someone like being an outsider in a group, and it is so cool. So that is really, really good, and I really think that this is something we have lacked so badly in a game like this, obviously, that I can't be more happy to have it than this. However, there is even more in here. You have to, like, it's a huge chunk to read, so please go through it and read it because it's really, really good. But yeah, it's very impressive to what they have done here, and it's really, really good to see. And I can't wait to see what this is going to bring in terms of dynamic for the game itself. And yeah, let's just have a look how this works. But the very, very crazy thing is null path. This is something we have all been waiting for. And this is something we all have been asking for as well since the very beginning of Planet Coaster, actually, and now we have it. We have the chance now to disabling the curbs on ground path toggle on any natural path will now create a null path, an invisible path that allows guests and staff to walk across a seemingly unmarked terrain. These paths will function the same as any other path, meaning that terrain cannot be deformed around them unless you use a mod, but it's very, very cool. And you have this now as like a highlighted hidden path. The only thing I'm a little bit confused about is that they specifically mention the ground path. It feels almost like that we still will have to deal with the raised path and the curbs and stuff, but you know, we are getting there step by step. It's really good. Anyhows, there is even more good stuff in here. I just can't. Multi-axis advanced movement. If you guys have ever seen me playing the Prehistoric Kingdom game, you know that the axis in there is pretty similar to the one from Planet Zoo. However, it had that a very small improvement that you can move things right as in Blender or so, and this is what they now give us as well. You can move on multi-axis simultaneously, which will make building with the axis tool or the advanced move tool even better, because then you can just move it along a surface. Basically, it's on a two-dimensional surface. You can move it freely. So that means it will always remain the same height, the same width, the same length, and you can drag it along the two other axes however you want. Really cool stuff. I can't wait to test it myself, and I really hope that this means that the tool itself is more stable again. And the last thing, which is something I am 100% sure they have listened to us, because we have been talking about this for so often, that the climbing system is great as it is, even though it has still some glitches, but they also were caused by the fact that every piece is climbable that is out of wood, basically. Or not every, but I think only the Arctic pieces are not, and some very detailed ones, but the rest is, everything is climbable. So that means you can't really build a structure which realistically would only be painted stone or something. But now you can toggle. You can finally toggle an object and say, nope, I don't want this log to be climbable. And so you can finally build like log buildings and have animals not climb through the roof or just glitch through the roof because it's not climbable. And that is so good, because that will obviously forced me to redo a million builds, I guess, but it's so good. It is so good. I can't imagine how much more simple this is going to be now, building climbing areas, because now you can build a dedicated climbing. I will hopefully there is an option to have every piece by default toggled off, because that's easier to toggle things on that you want to have climbable rather than toggling off. I really do hope that they have it on default on off, because otherwise that's gonna be mad. But yeah, the good thing is there's even more coming for you soon, but for now, join us later today for a special live stream where we'll be taking a closer look at everything coming your way in the free update. So really cool today. Oh, God. And there will always be hints for like a DLC that might be released tomorrow. So yeah, have a good one, guys. I really hope you liked this very short update. Unfortunately, there's not much more I can do. I hope you could listen to me, even though the voice might not be as good as usual. And now I hope you guys have a good time. I can't wait to catch you for even more news, and have a good one. Until then, goodbye.